Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great, happy and safe out there. Well, I'm happy today to invite you to watch this short video which is going to be about how to effectively write a short paragraph. I know that most students and English language learners in general consider writing a very difficult task, and in fact it's not. So in this short video we're going to look at different things. The first one is what is a paragraph? Second, what are the components of a paragraph and how do we write a paragraph? And at the end we're going to work on two previous national examples and write a short paragraph.
Now let's begin with what is a paragraph. What is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of about 6 to 12 sentences about a certain topic. Every sentence in a paragraph is about the same topic. All of the sentences explain the writer's main idea. Most important ideas, of course, about that topic. When the writer wants to write a new main idea or topic, he or she begins a new paragraph. Here is an example of a paragraph. Let me read it for you. Canada is a beautiful place to live in for 3 reasons. First, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. All Canadians can go to the hospitals and get medicines without having to pay anything. Second, Canada has a higher standard of education. Students in Canada have good teachers and are encouraged to go to universities. Third, Canadian cities are clean and well organized. They have many gardens and lots of space for people and cars. To sum up, Canada is one of the best countries in the world. This is an example of a paragraph. Now let's move to what are the components of a paragraph. So a paragraph is composed of 3 main things. The first one is this one here. Canada is a beautiful place to live in for 3 reasons. This is what we call the topic sentence. What is the topic sentence then? Topic sentence is often, but not always, the first sentence of a paragraph. The topic sentence tells the reader what the main idea of the paragraph is. It has 2 parts, a topic and a controlling idea. So the topic part names the topic, it tells what the paragraph is about, while the controlling idea part limits what the paragraph will say about that topic. It tells the reader that this paragraph will only discuss these things about this issue or this topic. For example, if we take this topics as an example, Canada is a beautiful place to live in for 3 reasons. Here we've got what we call the topic. This is the topic of our paragraph, and this is the controlling idea. So this idea controls what the writer would talk about in the body of the letter. So that's why the writer here, he said that only 3 reasons. So he will mention all the 3 reasons in the paragraph, and we say first, second, and third. There is no fourth, no fifth, etc. Only 3 reasons. All right. Now we move to what is this one? The second component of a paragraph is this. First, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. All Canadians, etc. All these things here. They are what we call the body of the paragraph. Yes, it is. But we call them supporting sentences. So what are the supporting sentences? Supporting sentences develop the topic. That means that they explain the topic sentence. Supporting ideas can give or provide examples, facts, arguments, details, reasons, personal experiences, stories, and information from the readings. In the topic or in the supporting sentences or the body, the writer should explain in details the topic sentence. All right, now let's move to the component number 3, which is this one. To sum up, Canada is one of the best countries in the world. This is what we call the concluding sentence. This sentence concludes the paragraph. So what is a concluding sentence? A concluding sentence is the last sentence in a paragraph. It is often similar to the topic sentence and reminds the reader of the topic and focus of the paragraph. but it should be expressed in different ways if that is possible. All right, now we move to how do we write a paragraph. So when do we start? We want to write a paragraph, or how do we write this paragraph? So when you want to write a paragraph, you should first leave an empty space here. Leave this space empty, which is what we call indentation. So you don't write here, it's indentation. The second thing is you write your topic sentence. Canada is a beautiful place, etc. So this is the topic sentence. And this one here, which is what we call the body of the paragraph, or supporting ideas or sentences. And then when you finish this one, you move to this one here, which is we call concluding sentence, or the conclusion of the paragraph. So these are the most important thing you need to take into consideration when writing a paragraph. And also, if you notice, the writer here in this paragraph used words like first, second, and third to sum up. What we call these words? These were what we call linking words. So when you write a paragraph, you should use linking words so that your paragraph is cohesive and coherent. So you move from one idea to another in a very smooth way. Another thing you need to consider when writing a paragraph is punctuation and capitalization. So for example, when you use a linking word like first, second, you should put a comma after these words. Also, when you put a full stop, you should capitalize the first letter of the next word. Very good. Now I want you to work on this exercise. Here we've got a national exam exercise or task, and it says complete the following paragraph. So actually, in this national exam, they give us what is the topic sentence. So the topic sentence here is I use my mobile phone to do different things. So this is what we call the topic sentence, for example, and then you finish. And also they provided you with some linking words, so you need to move from one idea to another. All right, so this is what we call the topic sentence. When you get the topic sentence, you should go now to your draft, the draft. So this is draft paper, and in your draft paper you should write the topic sentence or write some kind of a diagram or whatever, and then you put your ideas there. So for example, here I use this example. I use my mobile phone to communicate with my family and friends. Another idea is to surf the internet and look for things I need, such as lectures, etc., and books, and etc. I use also my mobile phone to take photos and videos. Very nice. Another idea that I used is to download my favorite music. All right. So when you get this, you go, you write a paragraph in draft, and then you come back here and copy it after revising your paragraph with, and make sure you include punctuation and capitalization. So your paragraph, when you write a paragraph, you should write like this. I use my mobile phone to do different things. For example, I use it to communicate with family and friends via instant messages and video calls. I also use it to surf the internet and look for anything I need, such as books, video lectures, and movies. In addition, I use it also to take photos and videos and keep a record of my souvenirs with my friends. Finally, I always use my mobile phone to download my favorite music and short cartoons, cartoon videos. And here we say to sum up, because I want to conclude my sentence. To sum up, mobile phones aren't always good. They also have negative sides. Very good. Now let's move to another example here. In this example, I think they said again, complete the following paragraph. It's actually what we call a guided or controlled paragraph. Here they give you my favorite sport, and then you have an empty space. I prefer this sport for the following reasons. So here you've got, you're going to state here in the body of the letter of this paragraph, you're going to say what are the reasons why you like that sport. And here it's like you're going to answer this question here. What is your favorite sport and why do you like it? And actually, you need to pay a lot of attention to the punctuation and capitalization. So for example, I choose here my favorite sport is football. I prefer this sport for the following reasons. First, I love football because by playing football, I can keep my body strong, fit, and flexible. So playing football is good for health. Second, football is a team sport and it involves a lot of fun. It brings people together to enjoy the game and compete against each other. Third, football is considered the most famous sport all over the world. Everyone can play it. Unlike some sports which are reserved only for the rich people, such as tennis, golf, and golf. To conclude, I like all sports, especially football, because it's fun and it keeps us healthy and very active. This is another way of writing a paragraph. You can write whatever you want here. You can develop your own ideas. You can write your paragraphs. This is only to show you how you can write your paragraph. You take into consideration capitalization, linking words, and punctuation, and so on and so forth. And you take also into consideration the most important or components of a paragraph, the topic, sentence, concluding sentences or body of the paragraph, and then you have to include the concluding sentence or the summarizing or the conclusion, etc. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really wish that you like it, and if you like it, please subscribe and share the video. Thank you.